As I have mentioned, that now we are going to go back to 001. What do I mean by 001 is somebody having an idea on how to start with family. What should that person think about? What should you think about the moment you think about God family? One, I told you you have to think about land. I'm beginning again on a person that is seated in office, for a person that is seated somewhere and he has an idea of doing God farming. This is what you're supposed to think about. One, you are supposed to think about of land, because there is no way how you can do farming minus having the land. Land is one of the things that you should think about. So after getting the land, but what else do you think about? But which kind of size? Actually, the size of the land also matters a lot, because that's what matters on which system you are going to use. You people, I want you to understand this. The system of farming, that is the way you're going to feed those animals. What determines the system? It is the size of the land. If you have a smaller land and you need to do a big number of animals, that's where you can go into zero grazing. Zero grazing, I will try to break it in many ways again, and you also understand it. But zero grazing, that's when you make an animal to be in one place, not going to look for a feed or browsing or feeding. Then you introduce everything that an animal needs in one place. So that is zero grazing. So free range, it is always practiced by those people who have bigger land. Whereby, if you have, let's say, 10 acres and above, and you're really looking at doing over 200 or 150 or 300, then you are going to do free range. The advantage of doing free range is because you don't spend a lot on the feeding, because animals look for what they can feed on by themselves. But zero grazing, you have to prepare feeds for them, and you have to put it in one place. People confuse this. The acreage, where you put your animals to sit on, like this shelter or the accommodation, and it is different from where you're getting the feeds from, because this small area, this is like 50 by 100, you can feed up to 300 goats in that area. You're not getting the feeds from that area, but you are getting, you are putting the animals that can fit in that area. People should get to understand that. So the basics that you need, I'm outlining what you really need to put in your mind. Then finally, I'll give you a video breaking one by one. I told you we need to have land. Then after land, getting the land, it will give you a system that you're supposed to use. Land, then after the land, you also have to look at the feeds that you're supposed to give an animal. Also, you have to look at water. It is also another basic when you're setting up a farm. The accommodation of you, even for your workers, it's also another basic. Then, when you prepare that, you have the feeds, you have the structures, you have the land. Then think about of the breed. Which breed can you really need to do goat farming? Do you see what what I'm trying to do? And what is the purpose of doing goat farming? Are you going to do breeding, or you're going to do slaughter? You also have to be specific. That will again help you in selection of the breeds that you're going to go for. You get it? You also have to give yourself a duration of projection. Me, I gave you my projection. You know, for the goats project, the project projection, at least it should stay over 2 years. So when I come back, I think I'll be able to handle that. What is in management? Actually, what I cannot forget is to tell you that the pillars of goat farming or even animal farming are 3. 1 is management, 2 is genetics, 3 it is the feeding. So when I come back, I'm going to break one of that. We have talked about the land, so that means a person is having the land already, and he wants to start. What is required to start? Those are the 3 pillars. The 3 pillars is the genetics, feeding, and management, or the nutrition. So when I come back, I'll break one of that, and then I tell you what exactly you're supposed to do. If you follow me very well, you're going to start up your farm, minus even me coming to your farm. Thank you very much. Let me just wish you the best. Bye.